Burkina Faso President Captain Traore all smiles as Tuga delivers President Tinubu's message. President of Burkina Faso Captain Ibrahim Traore was all smiles as Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs Ambassador Yusuf Maitama Tuga on Wednesday, December 17, 2025 delivered a message of solidarity and fraternity from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tuga conveyed the message on Wednesday during an audience with President Traore in Ouagadougou, where discussions focused on cooperation across several sectors, including security and the fight against terrorism. A photo of the meeting published by security blogger Zagazola Makama showed Captain Traore beaming with smiles as during the meeting with the Nigerian delegation led by Tuga. Speaking after the meeting, the minister said Nigeria and Burkina Faso shared long-standing ties and common security concerns, noting that the engagement was aimed at reinforcing mutual understanding and neighborly relations. We exchanged views on cooperation in several sectors. We also discussed the Nigerian aircraft that made an emergency landing in Burkina Faso, Tuga said. He acknowledged procedural irregularities in the authorization process for the aircraft's entry into Burkina Faso's airspace, expressing Nigeria's regret over the incident, while emphasizing Abuja's respect for Burkina Faso's sovereignty and international aviation protocols. The minister also distanced the federal government from remarks made by a Nigerian political party official alleging maltreatment of Nigerian military personnel in Burkina Faso. Can you imagine? They are distancing themselves. Okay now. We clearly dissociate ourselves from those comments and express our sincere regret to the government of Burkina Faso, Tuga said. Okay now, good for us now, they beg so. As in disassociate yourselves from the people that were saying rubbish. Tuga commended President Traore and his government for their spirit of fraternity and the treatment accorded to the occupants of the aircraft during their stay in Burkina Faso. He further said discussions covered broader regional efforts to tackle terrorism and violent extremism, noting that Burkina Faso had recorded notable successes in counter-terrorism operations. The minister reaffirmed Nigeria's commitment to sustained dialogue, regional solidarity, and enhanced cooperation with Burkina Faso and other countries in the sub-region to address shared security challenges. Okay. It says giant of Africa begging the ant of Africa. You know go beg, you go beg go. Instead of the ant of Africa begging the giant of Africa. Have you seen ants? Have you seen when ants fight before? They will bring down a giant of Africa. If ants decides to fight you, have you seen when soldier ants attack somebody? They can actually bite somebody. You are talking about giant of Africa. You bow down to the ant because ants get power past you. So who is now the real giant and ants? Gabriel says so. Some media was actually expecting Nigeria to go there and fight. Fight who? You enter somebody's territory without permission, and then you are saying no, they should go and fight. Fight what? They have to beg me. So they were expecting them to go there and fight, just the way they thought that Donald Trump had the power to carry army into Nigeria without Nigeria permission. And I don't feel, and some people are still actually waiting for Donald Trump. Osar says that the best thing them do, you won't make Nigeria use power. That one will endanger their personal life, and I will make we go to Burkina Faso as the people want Africa, buying Africa. Kudos to Tinubu for using dialogue before. Jacob says he has won. See the appearances and posture of the foreign minister. It's like he's fresh of the garage, I'm telling you. Innocent says wisdom is profitable to direct. Thank God Nigeria did not go to show Burkina Faso that she is the giant of Africa. I laughed with some senseless people who were saying Nigeria should use military might on Burkina Faso. The humility the federal government manifested goes a long way in settling this matter. Thanks be to God. Ibrahim says the predecessor judge of administration capable of properly concerned as ignorance plan. First people sent my brother to face a senior brother, no problem. Mr. Media of the details of the voting details understandable clearly to the world. The light man cannot be full in Nigeria. Concern the secret of all ignorance, plan of government idea. I don't even understand what this person is saying. Tinubu says Nigeria under APC has been reduced to a fifth world country. You can imagine the low self-esteem from the APC government officials. Musa says, what baffles me is the guy, Ibrahim smile, telling Tuga that I thought you would not beg, as in I'm telling you. I thought you would come and do Agidiwo. Tuga says, Nigeria government going to beg a serious government of Traore. That young man is a genius, I'm telling you. Minister Daniel says, see them, they are not ashamed. See as them, they fear the guy. Small guy with dignity. The guy doesn't tolerate nonsense. Why didn't they threaten him now? That if he doesn't release those guys, they will show him. They don't bond them now. Now you tell them they harass and protesters, old fools. At Gilbert says, but can anyone claim me on basis Nigeria considered as giant of Africa? Who made us giant of Africa? Please, is it by land mass? Is it by population or what? Because I know it has nothing to do with wisdom and education. I don't know for them how we are giant of Africa. We are giant of corruption. Stephen Chinaka says, one not in favor of Ibrahim Traore. He has demonstrated courage and sagacity for a vibrantly visionary leader of Burkina Faso and Africa in general. No one can try his willpower again, I'm telling you. Basil says, Tuga did not make any tangible statement with regards to the mission of the aircraft entering Burkina Faso's airspace. Of course, they would lie now. They will say it is something, but they really wanted to go and attack because I don't know what you are doing in somebody's territory. Burkina Faso is not Benin Republic. Think twice. Sapsili said, look at the small boy, the almighty giant is begging. Can you see the fear in the eyes of Nigerian minister? Where veteran dance men? Where is crocodile tears? Go and try that small boy in Burkina Faso now. You are distancing yourself from what the opposition said in Nigeria. One day it will be the 2-3 people in Nigeria. I'm telling you. Evangelist Amadu says, may God give Nigeria a good leader like Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. Amen. As Evangelist says, Ibrahim Traore is wiser than the whole Nigeria. Nigerian government thought they can deceive him. Nigerian government have hidden agenda against Burkina Faso leader. But thank God, Ibrahim Traore cannot be trapped. At the princess in this life, learn to draw boundary. Yes, as Traore draw his boundary, well, see as the acclaimed giant of Africa later humbled. I laugh in Abado. Yes, so draw your boundaries. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.